Hello and welcome to Bipolar Opposites. My name is Tim Cubbin and I shall be your host for this episode. First off, I'll explain what Bipolar Opposites is. I'm not going to abbreviate this because I don't want my show to be referred to as BO. In case you can't guess, I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I'm saying I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder rather than say I am bipolar for one very important reason. By saying I am bipolar, it's assuming my disorder defines me, which it does not, and that applies to anyone with a health diagnosis. I'm saying I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder is the fact that while I have a mental disorder, it's not who I am. As a smart woman I knew once said, own it. As to why I named this web series Bipolar Opposites, just sounds cool. So what I do is, I pick a topic that is important to me, and people don't understand, don't know enough, or anything about, or don't want to talk about. And I talk about it to the entire internet, which was pretty brave of me, and I tell my opinion, or take on the topic. I also do research so my point is accentuated by facts. So, today I'm going to talk about a subject that is very important to me as I have experience with it. Rape. It is going to be very tough for me, so if I choke up, don't mind me. I will first reveal myths and facts about rape from the Roger Williams University website, and then a wide set of statistics from the Rape, Abuse, and Incest Network, and finally, I will share my story. It will reflect a lot of the facts I share in this episode, but I do think that an actual story of survival accentuates the point of the facts further. So I'm now going to supply the Roger Williams University website's myths and facts about rape. Myth. Sexual assault is caused by lust or uncontrolled sexual urges and the need for sexual gratification. Fact. Sexual assault is an act of physical violence and domination that is not motivated for sexual gratification. Myth. Once a man gets sexually aroused, he can't just stop. Fact. Men do not physically need to have sex after becoming sexually excited. Moreover, they are still able to control themselves after becoming aroused. Myth. Women often lie about sexual assault or falsely accuse someone of sexual assault. Fact. Statistical studies indicate false reports make up 2% or less of the reported cases of sexual assault. This figure is approximately the same for other types of crimes. Only 1 out of 10 rapes are actually reported. Sexual assault by someone the victim knows are the least likely to be reported. Myth. Women provoke sexual assault by their appearance. Sexual attractiveness is the primary reason why perpetrators select the victim. Fact. Perpetrators do not select victims by their appearance. They select victims who are vulnerable and accessible. Victims of sexual assault range in age groups from infants to the elderly. Sexual attractiveness is not an issue. Myth. Sexual assault is a topic that only concerns women, and men do not have to be concerned about sexual assault. Fact. According to recent sexual assault crisis and their statistics, men, both gay and straight, suffered 10% of the sexual assaults reported in the United States last year. In addition, men have wives, friends, sisters, mothers, and daughters who may someday need assistance in coping with sexual assault. Sexual assault is a concern for everyone. Myth. If a woman did not want to be sexually assaulted, she could file for attacker. Fact. Even if the perpetrator is not carrying a weapon, the element of surprise, shock, or fear, or the threat of harm can overpower a victim.